Hey, so the crypto market is almost as hot as this weather here down south. And so they're right now Bitcoin and dogecoin and all the rest are just kind of taking a breather right now, but they're really starting to, after they had this little dip this morning, they're starting to really come back and seems like they're going to make a run, but it's all up to what really is going to happen with the market. I don't really know, but I'm just, you almost got to start thinking about taking profits here. But I don't know. I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I mean, I think Bitcoin is could be 150K and all that, but I'm talking about the meme coins. Some of those, I don't know how far you're along, how much profit you have, but I'm getting close there, but not really. I'm just still watching and seeing how it's going. I like how it came back today after this drop, and so I think we're gonna be fine. But I just gotta be careful. It really just the Bitcoin is running up, but all the meme coins are kind of like staying stationary a little bit, not competing as much as not going up as much as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the rest. But that's like side money there with Ethereum and Bitcoin and Solana are really the main winners here. But of course, Dogecoin is going crazy with the after election. Everything after election really skyrocketed. And Elon Musk's about Dogecoin, the Department of Efficient Government Efficiency. I think that was he was coining it. That was kind of funny. And then since then it's just been taking off, but it's really been following like always, like everything follows Bitcoin, how what Bitcoin does. So watching, waiting, and seeing, and it's nice that seeing all these gains on paper, but eventually we gotta start thinking about taking profits. Not saying it can't go to the moon, but down the road may have to think about taking that and then just having at least having a stop loss in here and there. But I'm really lately I just been watching crypto. It's been going through the roof. Crazy how it is. So Dogecoin right now is at 39 cents and some change, and Bitcoin is at around 89,000, which yeah, it's just crazy looking back. But I think it's still can still keep adding Bitcoin and just you'll be fine. But it's just crazy how the long-term chart the last 10 years what Bitcoin has done, even surpassed even all the crazy gains like in Tesla and all that, blew them out of the water. But everything going forward, I think it's you could even do well in Bitcoin. It's gonna be the government's gonna include that almost in there. It's gonna be like another form of gold almost in a way, another currency. So really, I'm just lately I've been watching Dogecoin and watching that go up, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's a big market and you got to do what you got to do. But I think really that I think the run's going to continue, but you just got to be really careful. I think it's really gonna the next really run. I think is gonna happen next year. I think after the inauguration, maybe there could be a crypto, you know, bull market again. And yeah, I mean it's out of this winter phase for sure, but it's just I think it's this is just a blip compared to what it's gonna be after the new year. I think it's gonna really take off. Or the next couple of months, I think may get a little downside here or something like that, but I think it's just gonna keep going. But nothing goes up skyrocket forever. Like there's especially with crypto, you see these chart patterns that it spikes and then takes a dive. If you're talking about the last 5 years, like yeah, I mean it went up to 60 and went all the way back down to 16K. But since that time, 2 years ago, 2022, it's just been building nonstop. And other coins really haven't really followed in its place as much. It took a while. There's a lot of coins that are still just doing nothing, like Dot, and yeah, a few others that are just sitting there lingering and not really doing much of anything. So you just got to pick your winners, no matter what, if it's in the crypto or if in the stock. But that's my take on crypto. But the stock market is kind of doing the same thing with a lot of these, like Palantir and Nvidia and Tesla. They're all, since the election, they've been taking off, and I've been DCAing into those Tesla and then Palantir and Nvidia, the same partners in crime there, and just continuing to DCA. But it's kind of, you gotta like pick your how much you want to do DCA, and then just each day or whatever. But sometimes if you really have the money, you could lump sum invest into some of those, like Palantir, if you select, and but all the rest, like Nvidia and Tesla, it had that great run like years ago. But I think you just gotta slowly invest into Tesla and Nvidia and all those others instead of jumping in all hands on in. But I'm just doing my DCA because that's what I can do. So maybe you have more funds you can throw in, but you just got to be really cautious, especially with Palantir. I know it's doing great, but the things could change, and you never know. It could flip the script and go the other way just temporarily. But I think down the road you're gonna, 3 to 5 years, I know it's gonna be, Palantir is gonna be something to really own, really have, and you're gonna be grateful that you did. The same thing with Bitcoin. We all had our days looking at Bitcoin, and remember those days back in 2016 and all that, and how low it was, and a lot of skepticism, a lot of people to get on. But it was so new, even myself, I can't say I did there. But the same way with these stocks that you see, like Palantir, I think is one. It's the infancy stage, kind of how Tesla was, and there's a few others, like I think Akava was another one of my favorites. But I'm still questionable there. I'm just I haven't really visited one of their stores or anything, like ate there, so I really can't really say how truly it is, how great it is, until I, like Chipotle, you gotta, but we all can't have winners. We all can, like, if we had all the money in the world and we just buy these things at the low, and Chipotle and all these, if we go back in time, like Back to the Future, and do all that, that would be nice. But can't all do that. We have to deal with the present time. So Bitcoin is gonna, I think it's here to stay. And then, but what I'm really right now wanting to say, I'm really watching Dogecoin to see where that's headed. If I do plan to bail, at least, I don't know, it just, if I ever got in the 50s there, or it has this history of tanking like that and just going skyrocketing and then dropping. Yeah, maybe, I think you could still hold it for a long time, but I don't think I don't know when it's gonna get to $1 or $5. I mean, you could hold it for a long time, but I don't know. It's up in the air for me. Well, we will see. But I just want to talk about mostly Dogecoin and crypto, how after the election, how much everything is just gone crazy, and just for the right reasons. But then some of these gotta take a stop loss on. I mean, set your stops. And that's what I plan to do with some of mine. And let the ones that I'm just DCAing into, I'm just gonna kind of hold forever. Like my main one is Palantir. But I just wanted to say that. So if you like this video, hit like, subscribe. Not a financial advisor or anything like that. Just my opinion here. But yeah, definitely like, subscribe if you like this video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. And don't forget to smash that like button. I know you can do it. And I know you can subscribe. So you got it. Hit that subscribe. And you know you can do it. You got it. Peace.